So, Josh, tell me about your biggest weakness. By the way, you only have 15 seconds left.
Okay, well, I can say that I'm not really a great advocate, and I'm not really a strong leader either. I don't really work well with people, and I don't communicate very strongly either.
And okay,
But what I'm
that's it.
trying to, no,
Time's
no, no,
up.
wait, wait, wait,
Thank
wait,
you.
I have, wait, 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 just, oh gosh, no, oh dear, why would it end like that? Oh, no, 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 no. Why would they end it there? Oh, that was so bad. I can't believe it ended like that, no. Oh, that's awful. I hope the rest of the interview went better. Oh my goodness, I cannot go speak to my family right now. Oh no. Let me just watch some YouTube.
Hi QED, I'm Ran Meet, and this is the Student Medical Building. Right now we're in the atrium. This is one of the most beautiful places on campus, and it's a central hangout spot, so you're going to want to be here. Oh, give me a second.
And there were bunnies on the bus.
Oh my God, you guys are too much, stop. So this is a place that we have a lot of student events. We also just have hangouts here between classes and stuff like that. And it's also a meeting spot for school trips. Oh, I guess the ski trip is this weekend. The atrium gives you easy access to a lot of places like the kitchenette. We get free coffee here every morning, and it's also home to our family trees up on the walls. You'll get to know these people pretty well because they tend to crowd here at lunchtimes.
Sorry.
Our class loves to cook. Like, we love it. We also love to bake. We do it all the time. And we love limes. Like, we love them. We like to display them like this in the medicine building.
So this is a lecture hall where you'll be spending a lot of your time. And as first years, we're in 32A. As you move up a year in second year, you're in 132A, and there's more sunlight up there. We have a wide selection of red chairs, each with varying levels of lumbar support. And we also have personalized vents under every seat that will keep you alert during class. We also have personalized microphones at every seat, so you can have your main character moment from anywhere you want in the classroom. I think I know the answer to this one. Queens prides itself in having one of the top anatomy programs in the country, and we as med students are at no shortage of time in the lab. We're extremely lucky to work with highly preserved specimens, and although we can't show you the lab due to privacy reasons, we can show you some of the things we have up on display in the hall. Take a look at this guy. We also have a pharmacology lab, and these labs are just great because they always fall on the perfect day, they can take a long time, and they're just so exciting. We learn so much in these labs. Welcome to the Nest office up on the 4th floor. This office is a space for all things equity, diversity, inclusion, indigeneity, and accessibility. Up here we have some commitments that people have written and put up on the wall, so I'm just going to take a minute to read some of these. So after a long day of classes and labs, there's only one thing I want to do: study. And my favorite place to do that is on the 3rd floor study rooms. These rooms are known to have amazing views, especially during Kingston blizzards or sunsets. There's only one word of caution though: sometimes these rooms can be kind of hard to book, almost as hard as getting Taylor Swift tickets. Okay, so this is our last stop, the Clinical Skills Teaching Center, and it's probably one of the coolest places in the med building. We have clinical skills every Thursday as first-year med students, so it's really nice to see everyone dressing up in their most doctor-like ways on these days. Let's go in. You can rest assured that whenever you enter the clinical skills space, you'll always be greeted by really friendly faces. Now let's head on to the clinical skills practice rooms. In these rooms, we practice our exams on standardized patients and also on each other. I think there are some students practicing the RESP exam. Let's see.
And take a nice deep breath for me. Sounds great.
Now let's go to where the magic really happens. These are the observation rooms, and this is where we as med students get to observe each other practicing skills. We get to learn from things we do well, maybe some mistakes as well, and honestly, it can seem daunting at first, but it's a really supportive space. And as med students, we get to learn how to take really detailed physical histories, and we also learn specific physical exams.
Rainme, it's your time now.
Oh, sorry. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today, but thank you so much, QAD, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, not bad, QMed. Let's see what's next.
Hi, are you Priyanjali?
Hi, yes.
Thank you so much for agreeing to do 27 questions for the class of 2027.
Of course.
Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
All right, I guess we'll start off with what building are we in?
So right now we're inside Stauffer Library. It's one of Queen's med students' favorite spots to study. And then right behind me, you can see Douglas across the street. That's one of the other libraries that we have here. It's got big glass stained windows that kind of remind me of a wizarding movie franchise that shall not be named. And then downtown, we have a bunch of amazing coffee shops. There's Crave Coffee House that has really good coffee and delicious cinnamon rolls.
That sounds amazing. What's a day in the life like of a Queen's Med student?
So it really varies on the day as well as the week, but I'll give you an idea of what to expect. So we typically start lectures around 8:30 a.m. and so you might have anatomy or physiology in the morning, followed by small group learning where you'll work with a small group of your classmates on case-based problems and solve them. And then in the afternoon, we might have more lectures, clinical skills, or sometimes we have facilitated small group learning with our amazing physician tutors. And usually we finish around 4:30 p.m. Oh, and twice a week we have 2 half days where we're done by 12:30 p.m., which is super nice.
That's so cool. Is there anywhere else on campus we can go explore?
Yeah, so let's head to the Arc now.
All right, so where are we now?
So right now we're in the tunnel of the Arc, and the Arc is basically a 3-level gym that has a cardio zone, a lifting zone, there's a turf area, as well as workout classes that people love to join.
That sounds super fun. What kind of mental health resources does Queen's Med offer to its students?
That's a great question. So Queen's does provide really good resources in terms of mental health for their students. Queen's Med specifically has counselors as well as learners' wellness and wellness checks that they do on their students very often.
Awesome. Where should we head to next?
So I also wanted to tell you about Mitchell Hall, which is where most of the varsity teams practice, and the Arc and Mitchell Hall are connected through a tunnel, so why don't we head there now?
Let's race.
Let's go.
All right, so how about the hospitals around the city? I assume I'll be spending a lot of time there too. Are they close to campus?
Yeah, so Kingston is a fairly small city, and we've got a few hospitals that are affiliated with Queen's Med. So there's Kingston General Hospital, that's only a few steps away from the Med building. There's Hotel Dieu, which is about a 10-minute walk. It's within the downtown core. They're both within walkable distances. And then we've got Providence Care, which is a short drive or bus ride away.
So the big question, what type of doctor do you want to be?
Good question. I'm still figuring it out, but thankfully there's a lot of support within the QMed program to help me with that. There are counselors that you can speak to talk about specialties you like or don't, and you can arrange observerships with faculty.
Seems stressful, but interesting. As a current Queen's student, what's your favorite thing about the Queen's medical program?
Another great question. The one thing that I love the most, if I really had to pick one, about QMed is how tight-knit the class sizes are and just the community that it's situated in. You really get to know everyone around you and form strong interpersonal relationships with the doctors, the staff, as well as your classmates.
That sounds so nice. What's one piece of advice you would give to the class of 2027 before they come to Queen's Medicine in the fall?
Another excellent question. I would say that you should just really enjoy your summer to the best that you can. You've come so far, you've achieved so much already, and so I would say enjoy your time before you start med school, travel, attend events and festivals, just spend time with your friends and family and come in relaxed and ready to go.
Huh? What, Mom? No, it was fine. No, we don't find out for like 2 more months. Ma, can I get some meatloaf? Ma, the meatloaf! Yeah, I'll be down in a few seconds. Just, reflecting. Alright, let's see what's next.
I'm the star, okay? Know your place. You're on the floor.
Yo, what's up, Queens Med Review? My name is Kanwar, and this is my backpack. So let's get straight to it. I'm pretty sure all my classmates have the same stuff as me, but let's do a bit of a haul. So the first essential is all the technology. You know, I got my iPad, my watch, my pencil, my AirPods, my laptop, and all the chargers, because I always gotta have that juice. Next on the list is my Costco size box of granola bars. After a long day of classes, I always get snacky, so you know I always gotta have it on me to take care of my classmates too. And shout out to the 2025s for making us these water bottles. Always gotta stay hydrated. Alright, so what do we got next? You know I always gotta have that Aquaphor on me and my other hand lotions. The med building is super dry and I like my skin glistening. Alright, now we're about to get into the really special stuff. I waited 4 years for this, waited my whole life to meet this guy. It's my good old boy, Littmann. Cardiology 4 with my name engraved on it. Next, I got my reflex hammer. I still don't really know how to use it. Does it go here? Does it go here? Who knows? I don't. Next, I got my suture kit. After 1 day of being in the OR, I had to do it, you know, commit my life to surgery. There's no other way. Now that was the big pocket, it's time to move on to the smaller pockets. First up, we got the good old anatomy textbook. This thing carried me through my first year of anatomy like no one else. Next up, I got the ultimate anatomy hacks. My balloons, my Smarties, and my straws. You'll know what I mean by this time next year. Now I'm gonna introduce my best friend. After a long day of morning classes, I can't wait to see this thing. Let me go get it. After a long day of morning class and a bunch of hungry med students are on the prowl for some lunch, the line at the kitchenette can get pretty long, so you never know when you gotta keep a microwave with you. Here at QMed, we take our sports really serious. Basketball, dodgeball, futsal, soccer, handball, it doesn't really matter. So you know I always gotta have my intramural shirt on me. Subbing in, it's a really big honor, so you always gotta stay prepared. Alright, everything I showed you up until this point, maybe it was fun, maybe it was a little silly, goofy, or cute, whatever you think it was. Now I'm about to show you something real sentimental. Something near and dear to my heart, it makes me emotional talking about it. Let me get it. This is the holy grail of all medicine, the population health textbook. One of the most stressful classes any med student can go through. This thing, I spend day and night with it. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's me and population health. I'm on that grind 24/7, because as a med student, population health is number one. So you know at Queens Med, we like to really feel good, but it's just as important to look good. So I always got my swag, my figs, always on deck.
Aren't you only in first year? How often do you wear those?
This is awkward. I probably wear them like once a month. Even then, I wear the KGH scrubs. These are really just for the gram. I can't believe I almost forgot what was in my smallest pocket. These guys, Kathu and Messi, they're the QMed class mascots. They keep us sane throughout exams, throughout classes, throughout population health, and throughout all of our medical school activities. Honestly, they're always good friends to look forward to, and I love meeting them every single day. All right, QMR, that's a wrap of what was in my backpack. We went through all the essentials, the day-to-days, the stuff that keeps me sane, and the stuff I need every single day of my life. I'll see you next time on What's on My Backpack, or What's in My Backpack. All right.
Oh, interesting. I thought the backpacks would be bigger for some reason. All right, nap time. Oh, that was terrible.
Not a great leader, and I don't communicate what I think very often.
I can't go
But I'm trying to work on that. I'm just...
Want the meatloaf!
If you wanna be a doctor, we know a school that can take you for a 4-year ride. We had a premonition that you fell into our system where the learning don't stop for life.
Made up on your mind, almost out of sight, endorphins are running high.
If you're feeling like you need a little bit of confidence, you're listening to the perfect rhyme.
You want us, we want you, baby. Our new first years, the 27th, the Limestone City. We're auscultating here at Queens UMed. We want you, you're bright. It's a delight to have you. Join us, come on down to Queens. We're now accepting you. You're bright. It's a delight to have you. Join us, come on down to Queens. We're now accepting you.
You can finally take a nice deep breath. You just made it through the hardest test. Interviews and essays put to rest. So you did your best. We'll be waiting here with open arms, helping you all the way to cars. Here in Kingston with a small town charm. Join our QMed fam, we're ready for you.
Our program's like a family, we're together. Rain or shine, Zoom or live, nothing's better than doing med at Queens till 27.
Yeah.
Your reps and ABS, damn you went off. Make us feel so electric like a neuron. And even if we wanted to, we can't stop.
You want us, we want you, baby. Our new first years, the 27s, the Limestone City. We're auscultating.
We want you, you're bright. It's a delight to have you. Join us, come on down to Queens. We're now accepting.
We have lots of fun at Queens MD. There's no place that we would rather be. Medicine's a new reality. Here at Queens UMed, we're auscultating. Loves and hearts and all the other things. How to cast and how to tie a sling. All the skills and talents that you bring. That's life at QMed, we're ready for you.
You're bright. It's a delight to have you. Join us, come on down to Queens. We're now accepting you. You're bright. It's a delight to have you. Join us, come on down to Queens. We're now accepting.